Hello students, in this video we're going to talk about CSS margin, and CSS margin code can be applied. CSS margin code can be applied to any of the HTML elements, and it has a multiple set of properties that we're going to learn in this video. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to explain how margins define the space around the element that you are working on. Okay, it could be a text element, which is the paragraph or the heading. It could be table, it could be table, it could be image, it could be any element on your HTML document, just like your previous CSS border. CSS margin is also applicable to any of the elements that you have, and margins define the space around the element. Okay, CSS margins are specified in a similar way to borders. They can be set individually for each side or all sides at once. Okay, for example, in the last video we were working on, for example, we had this example here, and in the CSS border we were able to apply a style, color, and width to one side, top, bottom, left, right, or we could do it all at once. In the same way, I'm going to show you this example here. We're going to work on the code, and I'm going to show it here how CSS margins can be applied. Okay, let's try to work on the div division. Okay, and the reason why I'm doing a division style is so that it makes it's easier for you to see the effect of the margin. Okay, let's open the div tag and write style. Div is a section of your HTML code, and within the section, like it's not a very specific element, it's just a section or an area on your HTML page, and you're applying a style in this particular area. Okay, wherever it is located, wherever it is rendered on your web page. So div style is equal to border double colon 1 pixel solid orange semicolon margin. What is the property of the margin? 20 pixels. Okay, margin means the area around the text is going to be 20 pixels. Okay, we're going to see that shortly. And inverted commas closed, and then tab closed, and then say this text has a margin of 20 pixels on all 4 sides, period. It is nested within a div tag with a border to make it easier. I'm writing a lengthy paragraph so that it's easier to see the margin, so that it is easier to see the effect of the margin. Okay, and I'm going to go ahead and close the paragraph tag. Okay, and then I'm also going to close the div tag. Okay, I'm going to go ahead and save this file. Let's see if it runs without errors, and run it. This text has a margin, it didn't work. There must be some error. I need to fix it because I don't see the solid orange line. Okay, no problem. Let's see where the problem is. Div style is equal to border double colon 1 pixel solid blue. All right. Okay, let me change the Okay, I know what I did here. I didn't add a paragraph tag at all, and okay, no worries. I never started this and the paragraph tag. No worries, I'll just fix it. Here's what I'll do. div style is equal to border 1 pixel, and it is solid blue. Okay, let me differentiate blue and orange border. Blue border for the division tag and orange border applied to the paragraph tag. Okay, all right, close this and then open up a new paragraph tag. P style is equal to border 1 pixel, solid orange, and margin 20 pixels. Okay, I don't want to declare margin up here. Maybe put the semicolon before I forget, and it will commas closed and bracket closed. I don't want to do this here because you won't be able to see it. I just want a margin around the paragraph. Okay, so what I did here, just calm down. I know. What I did here was I created a blue border. Division style is equal to border 1 pixel, solid blue. I created a blue border. Okay, and within the division tag I created a paragraph element, okay, with 1 pixel border, which is orange border with margins of 20 pixels around this paragraph. Okay, within the section, within the division tag, and within the division tag I have this paragraph. This text has a margin of 20 pixels on all 4 sides, which is literally that. Let me try to implement it and see if I made any errors here. Alright, it works. So this is what I did. Okay, I created a blue border in the division tag. In this section of the HTML page, I created a blue border. Okay, within the blue border I created a text. This text has a margin of 20 pixels on all 4 sides. I deliberately added a border of orange so that you can see this distance between the blue and the orange borders. This distance is called the margin, and this distance is 20 pixels. Okay, so which is why I did this entire exercise. I wanted to make a blue border within the division tag. I wanted to make an orange border within the paragraph element, okay, nested inside the division tag, and I wanted you to be able to see the distance between the blue and the orange border, and this distance is 20 pixels. Okay, is that clear? That's what we just did here. Okay, no worries. Great. Alright, now what we're going to do is set margins for each side. Okay, you can easily do that. Let's go within the same division. Should I go within the division tag? Let's create another one. Okay, Control C, and let's go down. Control V. I want to add okay, and here I'm going to say setting margins on each side. Okay, and again I'm creating another section. Beneath this section I need something here, and in here we have a division tag with a solid blue border. Okay, and the paragraph tag, that's gotta go. I'm going to define something else here. Okay, P style is equal to border 1 pixel, solid orange is fine, margin is, I'm going to make it 60 pixels. Okay, 60 pixels, and this text has, you're going to say this text, okay, let me just delete the entire thing. Okay, this text has a left margin Okay, one border, let me check. Yes, I missed here. Margin left. This text has a left margin of 60 pixels. Okay, go ahead and close the paragraph tag and also close the division tag here. Okay, so what I did essentially, this is what I did. Let me create a distance. Yes, this is what I did. Okay, I set the margin. To set the margin on each side, you could do like this: division style, border 1 pixel, solid blue. Okay, there is this entire blue border around so that you can see the distance applied. On the left side here, I'll show you. P style, border is equal, the border double colon 1 pixel, solid orange. Okay, solid is the style and orange is the color. Okay, width, style, color, properties for the border is defined, and for the margin you define the left margin, left 60 pixels. What's happening here is, students, you could do margin top, you could do margin right, okay, you could do margin bottom, you could do margin left. Okay, so you could do you could apply margin settings on all 4 sides. Okay, if you want each side to have different margins applied, you can use these properties. Okay, let's try to run this file. Okay, so this is exactly what I did, and on the left side, this margin, this text has a left margin of 60 pixels right here. Okay, that is the right of my screen when I'm facing it, but on the left side. Okay, so this, I actually was expecting it here, and let me see what happened. Why is it showing on the right side? Okay, these are the funny things that I don't have control over, you know. they really make me, like, you know, I get boggled down, but that's fine, that's part of coding. Some things are really mysterious till we solve them. There is something missing. I must have messed up somewhere. Let me check. But I did say left margin, left 60 pixels. This text has a left margin of 60 pixels. Well, I was expecting this here, this distance to be here, but no issues. Let me see what I can do. Let me write right here just to make sure it's reading correctly. Okay, margin right 60 pixels. Seems like the code has a perfect syntax going on. Okay, and let me try to refresh so okay, I refreshed it, and now when I say right, it shows me a border on the left, a margin on the left side. Okay, let's try with top, just to make sure the top is really top, not the bottom. Okay, let me save this. Okay, top is fine. What's wrong with the right and left orientation? Anyway, so this is how you add margins on both sides, and top and bottom. Let me do bottom. Okay, file save, and let's refresh. Great, works fine with top and bottom. Okay, then no worries, no issues. Alright then, in the next video I'm going to talk about shorthand property for the CSS margin. Okay, I think we're going to have more fun in the next video. Stay tuned. Bye bye.